Hello yogis, today yoga with weights. It's a rainy day out there today, and it's just a reminder to us that we can't calm the storm. All we can do is calm ourselves and the storm will pass. So our calming of ourselves, our strengthening of ourselves, what we need to do to be strong, to withstand our situation, and also have that flexibility and that faith to go with the flow and ride this out. So our practice today, find weights if you don't have weights. Soup cans will do, whatever given you. I have 2.5 pounders and a 5, so depending on how much weight we want to overload the joint. Some muscles are a little bit stronger to withstand that. Others are a little bit more delicate that will go to lighter weight. So always that sensing of that sensation, that you feel it, that you know something's happening, but not to go beyond your limit. So we want that calmness as well as the strength building. So we'll begin Sukhasana here, where we're at, because we are heroes, all of us. And a shout out to those in the front lines in this war with this virus. So our alignment here, shoulders drawn back, and hands either to the side or upon your thighs. And with that length through your spine, eyes closed, and just finding your breath and that flow. When we're strained, and probably a little bit more so in this practice with weights, we tend to hold our breath, so always thinking about that flow, that letting go, that exhale as well. So not straining, but allowing your breath to open, close. We're gathering ourselves, we're bringing our attention to this next hour. Eyes open. So bringing chin to chest, please. Right ear over to right shoulder. Chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. I'm going to draw left arm up and bring it to right scapula, right arm out to the side to draw in. Working to stretch some of these muscles we're going to eventually overload. Other side, hand onto scapula, bringing that elbow in closer. Feel that stretch, but keep your back straight up against a surface behind you. Beautiful, release those. Now taking right hand out to the side, we're going to draw over, left arm up and over. Prama's joining our class today, obviously. The other 2 classes, she was hidden. And shoulders drawn up, palm up to sky. Beautiful. Bring that hand behind you. And then taking your right hand to outer thigh. It's going to be a lift up and a rotation. Trying to square those shoulders over to the side wall and breathe. And maybe a nice shoulder stretch, looking over that right shoulder. Come to center. Other side, hand behind you, hand onto thigh. A lift up, hug shoulder blades slightly together, rotate. Breathe. Maybe looking over left shoulder. Come center, walk that left hand out, right arm up and over, long stretch through our side. Sweep it behind you, hands clasped behind you, shoulders back, knuckles drawn to the wall behind you, and chest down forward, find your stretch forward. With those knuckles drawing you to the wall behind you, come up onto your knees. Place your hands on your lower back at your butt. Hug your elbows closer together, please. And pressing hips, thighs forward in our Ustrasana camel position. And breathe. Elbows closer together, maybe face up to sky. And release. Coming onto all fours. And sit your hips back, child's position. Grabbing your weights. Taking a breath. Think of from pelvic floor to rib cage. You're going to roll up slowly. Hang on to your weights here. Draw up. Shoulders away from the ears, down the back. And just side to side here. Our oblique side body. Weight here. Shortening one side, lengthening the other side. Two more. Nice job. Now arms above your head. Touch the weights together. Pull and reach. Pull and reach. Normally our breath pattern, when the body bends, when you flex, it's an exhale. When you extend, an extension, inhale. One more. Beautiful. Take the weights to side and take your rest into child's position. Arms to the side, palms up. Strength of our core. Now tailbone tucked under, that pelvic tilt. You're thinking of bringing your lower abs in towards your lower back. Weights in hand. Draw upward, chest to the top of your mat. Coming up. We're calling upon those back muscles there to bring you up tall. Beautiful. Now arms up overhead. Maybe two combined. Maybe you're heavier weight here. Working more obliques. Over to left side. Exhale. Seated hip over to left. Arms to right. Inhale. Up and over. I'll reach to the side. Keep your arm to your ear, over. Two more, please. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the weights to your side. Take your child's position. Your rest here. Arms to the side and breathe. Tail tucked under, navel drawn in. Chest headed forward. Roll up with those weights in hand. Shoulders drawn back. Arms open wide. Bring them up. Other side. So as we extend over, right hip. Arms out to side. Up and over. Exhale. A lift. A sit. Reaching all of that weight, extra weight when those arms are long, challenging those side body muscles a bit more. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Adduction, inner thigh, outer thigh work here as well. And that tail tuck all the while. Rectus abdominis strong, TBA, transverse abdominis. Horizontally. Last one, rest. Arms to side. Beautiful. Palms down. Now bringing your hands in front of you. A little bit in front of the shoulders. Knees directly under hips. In our all fours here. Strength that you're lifting. You're not sinking. So think of pushing the mat away, shoulders away from the ears, navel drawn in, tail tucked under. Option, weight in hand. Now stretch out, left arm, right leg. Lift and lengthen, slight release. Lift and lengthen. Slight release. Back body contracting. Strength here. 2 more. Balance here. Stretch through our psoas, front of the leg on the right. Contraction, glute, hamstring. Last one. Down. Rest here. Inhale. Coming up onto all fours. Now grasp both weights. Now challenge ourselves in plank pose here. A little bit unstable with the hands. Stretch out left, stretch out right, and hold and breathe. Try that lifting rather than sinking into the floor. Inner thighs strong, tail tucked under, and breathe. Rest your knees. Rest into child's. Inhale all fours. Other side. So knees under hips. Palm down or maybe onto that weight. Again, a little bit more unstable. Asks more of your core to support. Lengthen and lower. Toe pointed down. A reach. One more set, please. Last one. Rest there. Back into child's. Weights in hands. Come up again, all fours. Now we can stay with one knee down. Say you keep your right knee down. Left leg when you're building this plank. And lift. Option. Into full plank. Option. Left leg extends. Rest. Exhale. Plank pose. Left knee perhaps stays down. Right. Lift that knee up. You're on the ball of the foot. Option, both legs. Right leg extends. Lift and lower. Rest your knees. Rest into child's. Make a fist with your hands. Spread your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Rotate your wrists. Now moving the weights along your side. Palms again in front of the shoulders. Shoulders drawn back. Lengthening here. Tail tucked under. Chest headed to the top of the mat. Arms tight to side. Let's do our half Chaturanga. Baby Bhujangasana. As we anchor the feet. Shoulders drawn back. Lift and lengthen. Option. Weights in hand. Shoulders away from the ears. We're going to lift up to sky and lower. Lift. Gaze downward, protecting that neck. Long length. Working triceps. Shoulders. Still tightening backside. Mitigating our poor posture that we develop. One more set. And relax. Head turned to the right. Gaze downward. Feet anchored. Lengthen, lift. Option here. Cross and open. Cross and open. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Together and side. One more set. Nice job. Relax there. Head turn to the left. Gaze downward. Weights down for a moment. Palms to side. Coming up in the reverse of how we got down there, shoulders drawn back. Up onto all fours. Take your rest into child's. Shift your hips, side, side. Coming onto all fours. Now in our plank pose, got your option. Holding that one knee down, if you wish, or both legs extended. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more set. Beautiful. Combine. Fly, in, lift. Down, out to side, draw in, close to your body. 2. Last one. Great job. Palm down, knee in, and you rest. Other side. So again, if you have plank pose established, maybe that arm up, maybe one knee down, one leg extended, whichever side you didn't do. Let's do our in, out, side, in, not a bicep curl, tricep. I changed it around there. Take it out to side, bring it close to your side, extend, in, one more set, please. And your last. Rest it. Knee in, back to child's. Gaze forward. Sorry about me switching around here. I didn't think about all this extension I need. So if you're still facing me, adjust accordingly. Palms forward. Palms a little bit in front of the shoulders. We've got our strength here, tail tucked under. Curl toes, lift the knees an inch. Your breath. Now come onto your toes, tailbone up to sky. In your downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and breathe. Rest your knees. Take your rest into child. So adding here to our down dog, if you wish. We're going to build our position. Palms a little bit in front. Knee. There. In your down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Grab a weight, taking that to the side, bring it forward. Now you can keep a narrow stance, can keep a wide stance, which is a little bit more doable. Out to corner, come back, plank. A lift, corner, forward, plank. Reach, forward. One more. Hold. Beautiful. Knees down. Child's position. Other side. So we're going to build our down dog. Knees lift up. Core work here. Draw yourself up. Wide stance or short stance. Right hand, left, Bring it forward, shoulder over palm, corner, center, 2, 1 more, hold, rest, child's. Now again, palms to sides, shoulders away from the ears, lengthen, half chaturanga, lower down. Now palms again or hands to weights. This time we're going to draw forward, Shalabhasana, locust grasshopper. Legs 1 unit, lift, arms overhead. Now open the legs wide, arms out to side. Squeeze together. Wide, come together. Wide, and squeeze. 1 more. And rest. Stack your palms, forehead resting onto your hands. Palms to your side, weights to your side, palms to heart, shoulders away from the ears, come on up. Take your child's position. Beautiful. Coming up onto all fours. Take left foot forward, shoulders away from the ears again. Your alignment, knee over ankle, and walk that foot enough forward where there's an angle on this back leg. So our intent here to stretch through the psoas initially. Beautiful. Shoulders drawn back. Now our hamstring, toes curled in. Option, grasp your weights. Taking the weights behind. We lift again, draw up, overhead and back. Extend, draw in, squeeze shoulder blades, come up, press through that right quad. Exhale, toes in. 1 more set. Last one. Now hold it here. Left foot is forward, weight onto left quad. Right arm up and over, draw it side, palm up. Palm facing in front of you. Palm up as you take it side. Deeper stretch here through that psoas as you're still pressing that hip forward, up and over. 1 more time. Nice. Now hold here. We're going to bring that weight down, across, and open up. Down, under, and across, and open up. Under, across. 1 more. Nice job. Bring it down. Beautiful. Now hold your psoas stretch for a moment. Keep that weight onto your left quad. Right side. We're going to do tricep, forward, bicep. Tricep, take it to your hamstring stretch. Bicep, forward, pull back, draw in, pull back, toe up, draw in. Should have shut my heat off. Kind of sweating here. Draw in. Last one. Perfect. And down. Nice. Bring your weights down. Bring your leg down. Coming to child's for your rest. Taking it to the other side. So right leg forward. Find that angle. Find your stretch through the quad. Weights in hand. Just find that sensation first before we move on. Stretch through that quadricep, psoas, and breathe. Taking now that arm up, long length, forward, out to the side, palm up, palm in front of you. Open, a lift and over, side, over. One more set. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're in our hamstring stretch. We're going to pull back this time, a little different arms. Pull bicep curl forward. Arm side, pull back. Draw in, palms up. Palms toward you. Drag on that leg. Full range of motion, making sure you're not just shortening your movements just to get them in. Always about our alignment. Toe up, arms back. Curl in. One more. Beautiful. Hold here. Now on our side, we're going to take it out, around and under. Out, open up to that back corner, around and under. So we're adding a little twist here through the obliques. Side, open corner. Exhale under, open corner. One more set. Press, up, under, and up. Nice job. Bring it down. Palms in. Leg goes back. And you rest into child's position. Palms a little bit in front of your shoulders as you come up again. Fingers spread wide. Tail tucked under. Curl your toes. Lift. Hold there. Your down dog as you draw energy upward, not sinking. And breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice. Walk your dog. Bend one knee. Other heel touches to the floor. Deeper stretch in our calves and soleus. Now walking, hands to feet. Forward fold, Bhujangasana. Knees are bent, torso hangs. Now grasping your weights or a weight, again, whatever you've got there. We're going to roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Safely coming up and aware of what's happening there. Our stretch through our front body, our tightness through our back body. So standing here, beautiful. Weights in hand. I think I'll go to the double, have two, just to have more even here. Now do our deadlift. So it's down and coming up. Down, tail tucked under, navel drawn in. Shoulders draw you up and back. Exhale, a lift. Reach, and a lift. One more. And a lift. Now let's combine. Reaching down, draw up to your shoulders, turn, and a reach. Shoulders, reach down. Inhale up, press, shoulder height, and down. A lift, arms out wide, elbows to the side wall, and down. One more set. Draw up. Beautiful. Last one, up and down into your forward fold. Enjoy that stretch. Breathe. Now rolling up, Once more, vertebra by vertebra. Now stop halfway. Shoulders now away from the ears. Your weights together. Fly. Knees still are soft. Now maybe you do both together. Option, one at a time. Again, know your sensation. Know your limit. Exhale. Breathe. Not to hold your breath, remember. Nice. One more set. Beautiful. Last one. Bent knees, torso hangs. Now move side to side. Bent knees, rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, slowly. Shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Nice. Now back into our edge of the mat, whichever side you're going to go on. Let's lead with the left. We're going to go to a forward lunge, pull, step back. Forward lunge, curl, step back. So knee over ankle as best you can, step back. Press out, draw in, press out, draw in, watch that back knee, dip, come in. Nice job. Other side. So stepping wide, maybe you slow it down. Again, proper alignment. Let's do arms up, step back, press back. Up, press back. Press out, press back. I'm not doing it so good. So press out, surgical side, my excuse. Out, press back. Nice job. Shoulders back. Let's do our forward fold. Give that back. Nice traction stretch here. And breathe. Now, weights down, walking out to plank pose. Shoulder over palm, hold. Rest your knees, rest into child's. Taking a breath here, we're going to draw again forward in our half chaturanga. Lengthen, elbows tight, lower down, palms stacked. Give yourself a rest here. Grabbing a weight, roll onto your right side. Now we're going to line up with the edge of your mat. Shoulders away from the ears. On that forearm, elbow under shoulder. One weight in hand. Option, overhead, and bring elbow, knee, and lengthen. This is your first phase. Option, that lower knee bent, still on your forearm. Come up, elbow, knee, and lengthen. Exhale. Choice is legs long, underside of that rib cage lifted, elbow, knee, and lengthen. Have your options. Go where you can go. 1 phase, 2 phase, 3. Long, long length. Working the oblique and side. Beautiful. Rest it there. Now, again, you've got your choice. Bent knee. Option in our Sukhasana, long legs. This time, arm up to sky, under the rib cage, and reach. 2. 2 more. Rest. Nice. And on your belly, Palms stacked, forehead resting onto your hands. Other side. So however you switch, that's your option. Elbow under shoulder, knee, leg, weight in hand, overhead, elbow, knee, lengthen. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, breathe. Last one. And relax. Seconds there. Forearm back into your side Sukhasana. Choice again. Under the rib cage, up to sky. Exhale. 3. Beautiful. Rest it. Down, belly, palms stacked, and relax. Palms at your heart. Pulling back, chest headed forward. Come on up into your child's position. And force, knees under hips, palms a little bit in front of the shoulders, tail tucked under, toes curled, knees up, and back into your down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now gaze forward. We're going to walk feet to hands. Coming to Uttanasana, forward fold, back to that knees bent, torso hangs, and breathe. Finding your weights again. Tail tucked under. Rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice. Now we did our forward step lunge. Now into our chair pose, Utkatasana, chair pose, bent knees. We're going to step back, right, and come up. Step back, squeeze together. 2 more. Back to that lunge. Come up. Back to that lunge. Come up to your chair. Beautiful. Back to the lunge. Nice. Now holding our lunge here. Return it to Virabhadrasana 1. Line from the instep through the heel. Bent knee. Shifting that hip forward. Shoulders drawn back. Now, finding strength, both legs. Front leg, back leg. Beautiful. Now in our Warrior 1, we're going to bring arms again, bicep curls, straight legs. Press it back, coming forward. Pull, squeezing in, press, forward. Pull, and in that pull and push, think that your leg's working for you. Push that mat away, front leg. Push the mat away, back leg. Last one. Now in Virabhadrasana 2, we keep that position, mound down on little toe of that foot, shift your hips forward, shoulders drawn back, arms cross front, and open out. Cross front, open out. Now the same position of your legs, the same out and in. Think that you're pushing the mat away, squeezing in. So not only are we working upper body, but still strong through our lower body. Out and in. Out. Strong warrior. Need that strength. Beautiful. Now as we hold here, support onto that knee, draw arm up and over, pull, lengthen, pull, 2, and pull, and last. Nice job. Now Trikonasana, straight front leg. Maybe we take this one weight down. So what we're trying to maintain here is a straight back. Looking up to the sky, shoulder drawn back. Maybe you hold. Option, reach that weight down and reach it up to sky. Reach it down and up. 2, down and up, and a 1, down and up. Beautiful. Now coming to center. Both legs out, toes turned outward in our goddess position here. Trying to get as deep into a squat as you can. Shoulders again drawn back. Beautiful. Now our goddess, arms open. We're going to squeeze, shoulder height, and open. Squeeze, and open. Squeeze, and open. One more set. Press, together, squeeze, together. Nice job, relax. Other side. So let's step to edge of the mat, back at that front. Actually, we want to walk forward, right? Going from a back lunge. Chair, and that step back. Now let's do different arms. So as you come up, press in your chair forward, open up, press back. Squeeze to your chair, press back. 2 more. In and back. Squeeze and back and hold. So position here, Virabhadrasana 1. Line, instep heel, toe turned out on the back, hip shift forward, bent knee. So ideally looking over your toes, your knees covering your toes, but that's spiraling there. So in our warrior 1 here, beautiful. Let's go with front, press, back. Push off, lift, press back. Squeeze midline, press back. A lift, push, press back. 1 more set. Up, press back. Last one. Hold here. Lift, side, and down. Together and back. Lift, in. Press. Last one. Nice job. Now, into our Virabhadrasana 2. Bent knee, open up, bow down on that little toe so that knee doesn't come around. Beautiful, torso headed forward. Now we're going to reach out and up. Like, stay alive, stay alive, and reach out. In, oh, still keep that bent knee, and up. Quarter, and up. Quarter, and up. Once more, out and up. Now opposite. Hand, still bent knee, watch that knee. Here, and there, and down, and up. Press down, and up. 1 more set. Last one. Great. Come center. Now Now this time, rather than our goddess, let's take our toes outward. Shoulders down back, Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands onto hips, jutted forward. So we have this long length here. Now slight bend in your knees to protect that back. Our reach here, out and up, out and back. Last one. Take a break with the legs. Now take both weights together behind you, in grasping them here. Forward fold, and it's lift. Slight bend in your knees. Lift, lift. 2, and 1. Release. Now bend your knees as you need. Straight legs if you can. Touching the floor wherever those hands have to grasp. Want legs long to make this your hamstring stretch. Wherever you go, and breathe. Stepping heel toe together. Wherever you're at, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Now thinking of the rain, thinking of a quote that I've quoted before is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. So we do King Dancer. We know the options to begin with. Knee, knee, and hold in there. Option is reaching that hand back there. Option is hand forward. Now this in itself, quad stretch, psoas stretch, weight through your hands, palms up if you choose, and then you explore it a little bit further. Bicep ears, and come back. Reaching out, come to center. So what we're doing here, working on balance, working through glutes contracted, psoas stretched, upper body working, and also that feeling of coming back to center. So maybe weight resting on your torso keeps a little bit more centered, or that stretch out and in. Nice. Standing. Other side. So we begin, heel in, reaching back. So this is our tricep work here, shoulder work. Other arm, reaching out. Bound down on big toe of that right foot. And come back to center slowly. Out and in. Out. Squeeze together. 2 more. A 1. Sukhasana, mountain pose. Nice. Taking a breath here. Your forward fold, chest and heart headed forward. Lower down. Weights down to the floor. Knees to the floor. Weights to the side. Bring your arms forward, coming onto forearms. Elbow under shoulder. Long length. And breathe. Option here. Shift forward an inch. Pull back. Squeeze in. Back. 2. Rest your belly. And rest, child's position. Bringing yourself up and around and seated. Weight, 1 in your right hand. And as we roll down slightly, take your left hand out, bend your right knee. Support here. Weight up to sky. Now we're going to lift up, roll down. Use that right foot, use that left leg, out and up. Slowly rolling down, draw it up, core work here, zip, take it up, roll down, and 1. And rolling down. Great job. Relax it for a moment. Other side. Knee bent, arm out to the side, arm up to sky, rolling up, rolling down, lift up, exhale, roll down slowly, one more please. Last one, and relax. Now in our Setu Bandha Shavasana bridge position, walk your heels in, both weights in hand, arms overhead, bicep ears. Now we're going to build our bridge, bicep ears lift, hands reach to feet, lift torso, or lift your lower body and torso. Relax it, hips down, arms, bicep, ears. Now extend your legs out halfway between ceiling and floor in our hollow. Feet down, lift up, palms don't rest. Draw up, come back to your hollow. Bridge position, arms overhead, tail under, low back glued to the mat, bicep ears. Feet down, lift your bridge, overhead, bicep ears, legs up. Last one, rest there. Left arm out to the side, legs open wide, right arm overhead. Now we're reaching, right hand, left foot, lower without touching. Exhale, come up, lower without touching. Exhale, up, lower, 2, last one. Stretch it out. Other side. Arm in hand. Lift, hand to foot. As you lower, shoulder blade up off the floor, leg up off the floor. One more set. Great job. Stretch it out. Now bottoms of the feet touch, knees plop out. Weights in hand here. While we're stretching there, while we're feeling that inner thigh stretch. Hands above, going to do skull crushers here. Overhead, elbows together, lift. Overhead, elbows together, lift. One more set. Nice. Now bring feet together, heels together, knees touch, arms reach. We're going to pull inner thighs together and squeeze. Bent elbows, slight release, reach up. Pull and release. So you're doing your bridge here with your feet touching, knees touching, inner thighs tight. Tail tucked under, navel drawn in. One more. And release. Stretch your legs out. Some more arm work here. Overhead and down. Overhead and down. Last one. Nice job. Take your arms out to side. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Stretch out your legs where you're comfortable. Make a fist with your hands. Curl your toes inward. Scrunch up your face. Relax your face. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Rotate your wrists. Rotate your ankles. Draw right arm across your chest, and with your left hand at your right shoulder, you're going to drag that shoulder in closer towards yourself and look over your right shoulder. Other side. So hand again, cross your body, taking that other hand. Now I'm confused here. Shoulder. How we did it. Left arm across, right hand grasping onto that shoulder to drag it over more, and head turn to left. And to center. In our Shavasana, you rest here. Wiggle enough that you're flat to the mat. Shoulders nestled under. Heart rate is elevated, most likely, and just observe. And once that breath comes to a slower pace, and you're not straining, you're not puffing. Ask you to breathe. Square breath. Box breath. Inhale for the count of 4. Hold your breath for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 4. Hold for count of 4 before you breathe in again. It's a centering breath. It's a balanced breath. In our heightened state, all of us a bit fearful of the unknown, trepidation, no doubt. We can find this breath to find some calm. Remember, the calm from within can't control the storm around you, but can control how we wake up in the morning. what we do during the day, more control now than we ever had. Outside factors controlling us before. Now we make our own agenda. We have freedom, if you will, within our isolation to learn, to grow, to take advantage of time we have with our family, time we have with ourselves, and make that person that you are with now 24/7 the best version of it, of he, her, that can be. You can take a rest a little bit longer if you need. Bent knees, please, if you're coming out of this, and a roll onto your side to come up gently. Eyes open, top hand onto the floor, bringing you up, and seated, Sukhasana, easy pose, comfort pose. Shoulders drawn back, think about that posture. Palms together, we think about our posture, where we are in the world and what we're doing to make the world safer. Our humble contribution, just staying home. Closing our class gesture, word, Namaste, that we honor the place in each of us that is of love, of peace, and of light, that during these times you're working on that, your love, your peace, your light, and that it comes within and it shines. Honoring that light and love in all of us, we show respect with a bow. Namaste.